You know, so many times in ministry, when you work with the poor, people are just serve the poor. And what happens is they stay poor. I really felt God laying on my heart to do missions differently. So many times we go into a situation and we say, this is what we want to do for you. And we don't take time to ask people what they really need. For me, it was a time just to go into some communities where we got connections to and ask questions. And the first couple of needs that we saw in those communities, one was access to safe, clean drinking water. And then two is economic development. People wanted to work, but they had no opportunity to work. And then there was just a lack of character and leadership among the men, but also in the public schools. It was holistic in nature. So not just spiritual needs, but economic needs, educational needs, physical needs, and then building a strategy based on what their needs were, and then how can we meet those needs in a way that created transformation. So that's one of the first places that we began, is going into public schools, teaching character and leadership from a biblical perspective.
We start with the Habitus program, and we get to the high school, and we teach values and life perspective to the students.
Grades have gotten better, violence has stopped in schools, graduation percentages have gone way up, and literally principals have said, our school is changed for the better only because of this program. We realized that some of these kids were still stuck in poverty because they had no opportunity for a higher education. So then we started our Leadership Academy. We take the poorest of the poor, but with the best grades. And we take in about 60 students every year, and they go through a 10-month Leadership Academy so that we can help them get a college degree.
Ese momento, cuando mencionaron mi nombre, cuando lo dijeron no lo creí.
And then at the end of that, we work to get them a scholarship where they can become doctors, lawyers, engineers, accountants, nurses.
For the first time, my dream felt possible, and I was like crying, because I knew I was receiving.
We started Career Institute. It's a 15-month program that includes an internship, and what's great is we're able to get them incredible jobs when they finish that would have never been possible.
I'm civil engineer.
My project coordinator, Global Effect, helped me to get that job.
Soy abogado, puesto a que me pude graduar gracias a la fundación.
We believe in you.
Pero nosotros creemos en ustedes.
So we have the housing program. In this program, we give everything for them. You know, it's home, because when they are in this house, it's because they have difficult situations in their homes. Some of them don't have parents, for example. Some of them have a abuse situation. We're trying to help them to overcome to those situations, you know?
Crecí con mi madre, sufría violencia doméstica casi todo el tiempo, durante muchos años. Yo básicamente no quería estar vivo. Gracias a Global Effect, yo conocí la iglesia, me bauticé. Amo estar vivo, sobre todo. Sinceramente no sé si en este punto yo hubiese estado vivo si no hubiese conocido el programa de Efecto Global.
When we were in our first communities, 16 years ago when we started, we realized there was a need for safe drinking water. We went on a search for how do we help with that.
Aquí, brand new. Está libre de bacterias.
It's a great filter because it can be used in their home. It's very simple, and it can take the worst water possible and turn it into safe, clean drinking water, and it's absolutely free for the people. And it not only makes a health benefit, but also an economic benefit, because many of these families would spend up to 20% of their income on buying water just to survive. So Wambash is basically a squatter community. So many of these people in that community just feel like they've been forgotten. God just kind of laid on our heart to do something in that community. And so today, now, we have a community center there that we provide a program for around 50 to 60 students every day. It's Monday through Friday.
The kids in the community are spiritual needs, economic needs, and emotional. They need much love.
So everything we do is based on meeting a need. And the other thing is we want to meet that need in a way that points people to Christ so that they grow in a relationship with God and know that there's a God that loves them and cares about them, and there's a God that has a plan for their life. Generations of poverty is being broken by the impact that we're having by giving people opportunities, not just giving them handouts, not just giving a plate of food, but giving an opportunity to get in a position where they can provide for their family and their future family. I'm gonna say this as humbly as possible. There's not a better charity that you could ever give to other than Global Effect, because that money is used not just to help people, but lives are being transformed, communities are being transformed. But first and foremost, I would invite you to come and see it. Come for a couple of days and just see it and touch it and see what God's doing.